been a while since I've played Factory Town. I think I've got like 4 videos or so up on my YouTube channel, and I think the first through is me, like my first look into it, and then the 4th one I started over knowing better what I was doing, but I still didn't quite really know, and then I just kind of dropped it. So I don't know. There's an update like a few weeks afterwards that had changed how the currency and all that does. So something early game overhaul. I haven't looked into it since, so I'm not really sure what that entails, and I don't really know what all has changed since then. There's no dates on any of the versions, so I don't know how far back that would have been for me. But we'll see how it goes. Oh, right, this thing. Map size. Infinite, of course. Available biomes. All of them. All the biomes. Did we do all the biomes? Probably all the biomes, right? Why not all the biomes? We'll start in plains and rivers. Or it just starts generally flat and then it's just random elsewhere. I guess just plains and rivers sounds pretty tranquil and neat. Creative mode off. Infinite market consumption? Not really sure what that means. Autoplay space. Yeah, fine, we'll leave that on. That's okay. Smooth the starting area out a little bit, sure. Start state will be default. You can start pretty late in the game if you want. If you just want to like jump into the end of things, you can do that, which is quite nice. And the random seed. There we go. Fuck. Okay, 0 then I guess. Fine. Random seed of 0. God damn it. Let's do it. Launch tips. Sure. I see the UI hasn't really changed much. It still looks a lot like a mobile game. I was kind of hoping the UI would get updated. At the start of each map, only have a few workers, but as you build houses, upgrade the base, and complete research, you'll soon have a fully automated network of conveyor belts and rail lines that unlock advanced magic power technology to achieve extreme optimization. We'll ignore the starting whatevers. So, the little tutorial quest thing triggers. Right, left click worker, right click tree. It's been a while. I don't really remember, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do the tutorial and we'll see how that goes. I think probably just everybody go for trees though, and then bring it to base. Is that my birth date? 011899988199723. Or I think I missed a few, but no, that's not my birthday. Jason, hello, welcome. How you doing? Was there a time control? I don't think there was a time control. It seems like there's not a time control. Build and expand town. Need to collect lots of resources. Wood, right? Did that. Collect 15 wood. We got 18. All right. Moving on. Houses. Build. Buildings. The house requires the 15 wood. Right. But I can also only have 4 houses, and that's based on the base level that we have to upgrade. That sounds familiar. Housing, I think the best spot for housing was... It's a lot of carrots. Farms and all that we'd want to have over here, because if you put it down next to a natural resource, it makes it a lot easier to get going. But housing? Just here, I guess. 1900, 1st of January. Yeah, that's right. That's the one. January 1st, 1900. That's me. Houses increase population limit. We can have 6 now. So build, workers, add a worker. That also costs 5 coins. There we go. The coins, left click on a worker. Right click on grain or fruit or whatever. We'll just say grain. And bring it into the main thing. Nope, onto a house. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. There's like a marketplace thing we can get later on that automatically distributes to houses and all that. That sounds right. AccuBob, hello, welcome. How you doing? Oh, the yellow coin achievement. I got it. Workers move much faster on paths. B, build many paths. The footpath requires 1 wood. Why does it have such a big AoE thing around it? We'll get a route going for just, I don't know, toward the housing. Sure. Sure. Lumber mills, wood to planks, right? Gather 5 stone, then build a lumber mill. So let's grab one of these worker dudes and say stone to base. So far, it's not feeling very different. I'm not really sure what extent it all had changed over, but I remember it becoming a real pain in the balls actually at the start of the game, because it was a constant balance between just needing more of everything and trying to be efficient with it, but you can't be efficient with it because you're lacking the things to be efficient with it, so you have to just do it slowly, then overhaul it, and oh, it was a strange one. Even gods need to get born, like Trader Joe, the eldritch lord of capitalism and rednecks, the patron saint of Texas. Your words, not mine. The house... full? I think that house is full. I'm gonna put you on stone. Is the game loud, by the way, to anybody else? It seems loud to me. It seems really loud. Like, I don't actually hear any game audio at all whatsoever. I just hear just music. I'm not even sure if there is audio. Lumber mill, right? We're building lumber mill. Buildings, lumber mill. And obviously you want to put this... Oh, I'm already at the population limit. I gotta build more houses too. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Alright. Well, there you go. And R for rotate. Yeah, why not? Yeah, let's splurge a little bit. Jeez, why not? I mean, really. You can just pat the whole thing around, make it look nice. Fuck, why not, you know? It's out of wood, that's why not. Lumber mill, did you need wood? Yeah, you need like 20 wood. A worker, 20 wood, and 5 stone. Okay, well. Pick up a few more dudes, we'll tell them. Get busy with the stone. Estpla, hello, welcome. Could not wait for YouTube videos. See you migrated here. Well, welcome. There should have been a YouTube video that just went up 10 minutes ago. I think it was some more of the warband went up, but that's all I got for tonight. I didn't get as much edit as I wanted to. I didn't even get a chance to do that Prison Architect quick look thing that I wanted to do with the Psych Ward update. I may or may not do that in the coming days. Depends. We'll see. It's been like kind of too late. With as quickly as the internet goes on, that update happened like years ago by now already. At least the green guy is automatically distributing to different houses. Yeah, they're pretty smart about it. You tell them less, more so like specifically bring this tree to this house. You're more telling them just bring trees in this area to a house in this area. They're pretty good about it. That was one thing that I really liked about this game, was the general quality of life in that regard. Water intake speed. Why do I want water intake for a lumber mill? Are we like water cutting the logs or so? Well, I guess to like regrow trees. That makes sense, wouldn't it? Jeez, yeah, that'd make a lot of sense actually. You still know nothing about that update, haven't seen anything, but you're famous for living under a pile of rocks you call your apartment. Yeah, you and me both. Although, less apartment and more just generally not paying attention to anything. We'll just throw it up here. It's not a great spot, but oh well. So there's that. And now I assign it. Yeah. Assign planks to the recipe. Production buildings often have multiple recipes. Lumber mill. Select recipe. Planks. 2 wood, 3 seconds turns into a plank. Right. Bring enough wood to the lumber mill to craft a plank. So the people who were moving tree things. Can't really shift click at all. You just come over here, you come over here, and you also come over here. Whenever you're simply ready. Okay. So the 3 of you, you're doing tree stuff and you're bringing it to the lumber mill. But now this is when I ran into issues the first time I played. All the wood that we're now getting is going into the lumber mill and turning into planks. Planks that I don't necessarily use for everything. I still need basic wood for stuff. So I still need to get... I'll just have one dude do trees into the base, just for storage. And I don't remember if there's a way I could tell them just to put wood in here until we have 40 or whatever. Don't know about that. E.T., hello, welcome. How you doing? Okay. Wait for a plank to be created. I'm pretty sure it's done. And I can consume my worker slots to like overclock this thing and make it work faster if I need more of stuff. For now, I'm not going to bother though. Bring the plank from the lumber mill to the base. Right. And this thing is already full. It's got 20 logs input, 20 or 10 planks output. So I'll actually put one of you to take the planks and bring them to base. Let's also get a path going. Man. Dirt paths are so good. Morka Grounds, welcome. Morka Grounds, were you the one who was becoming a pilot? I was gonna ask whoever that was, but I kind of forgot who that was. I think it might have been you. That was you. How's that going, Morka Grounds? Bring the plank to the base, right, got it. And that just gives us like bonus coins, I think. Something like that. How we doing here? Still 20 and 10. Yeah, you guys are like way too fast stocking that thing. So we'll see how that goes. Iceberg, hello, welcome. Houses can be upgraded. All right, yeah. Upgrading buildings. That was a thing too, wasn't it? 20 coins and 5 planks. Absolutely. Upgraded actions consume items from the shared inventory, i.e. bases and barns. Right. Base can be upgraded to increase the house limit as well, but this thing requires 5 more planks and 20 more yellow coins. Or just in total, really. So we just have to wait for that. Kieran, not bad, just chilling. Worker Grounds just finished instrument flying halfway done. Just finished instrument flying halfway done with getting commercial license. Awesome. Good deal. And we're full on stones here, so I'm gonna take a few of the stone dudes. We'll try like maybe 2 of ya. See about moving planks over, and then maybe this third guy can go back onto moving logs. There we go. Sort of. Is it? We're doing it? Worker, whoops. Oh, don't bring that there. Oh jeez, what's up with this here? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong with it. He's got a stone. I guess that's maybe part of the issue. Like, yeah, let me just get rid of those guys completely. We'll just start with a couple fresh ones. You planks in. You. Oops. Yeah, logs in. Is he doing it? He's just kind of running around now. Come here, you. Okay. I think we're alright now. There's just people waiting here with more stone, maybe. What else is new besides currency? I have no idea. The updates don't have a date to them, so I'm not really sure how much is new. Haven't noticed too much yet. House max increased by 4. New building like the grain mill, right? The food market that distributes, and the workshop, which can make a bunch of other different stuff. That's right. Markets sell items automatically to nearby houses, making it much easier to earn coins, so I don't need to haul stuff manually to the housing. Which is great. Buildings, food market. Nice big AoE on this thing. And we'll put it right there, because I think we can get a lot of food production stuff going on up here, so having that nice and local will be quite handy indeed. Now you can always use the move tool to reposition a building that you have already built. Right, I think that was a new thing that was added a while back. I think I was still playing when that was added. It was really powerful. Items to the market will automatically sell to connected houses. Grain, fruit, vegetables. Right, so the dude carrying grain, just bring that over to the food market. Was that you? Yeah, okay. That seems right. Just the one dude moving grain. Just the one dude moving grain. Okay. Also use footpaths and roads to connect markets to houses that are further away. It's fine. That's fine. Grain mills, grain into flour. Right. I'll just put you... You don't need water at all, huh? Well, no, you're a grain mill. You're not like a farm thing. So we'll tuck you in. Kind of blocking some apple trees if I'm doing that. But we can always move stuff later on. Right. We'll throw it there. And we're doing the recipe for flour. Flour. So 3 flour there to turn into a bag flour thing that goes to the food market for 4 yellow coins. It's like a profit of a bonus 1. Because we put in 3 grains. Whoa. So dude moving the grain. Put it in the grain mill. Okay. And bring the flour to a house or the food market to sell it. On it. Just get, I don't know, some... Whoops. Okay, you get to do it. Some dude's entire existence is moving some bags of flour like 3 tiles away. So if anything, we need to get a lot faster input going for that. Workshop. Craft wood wheels, conveyor belts, and many other useful items to help me automate the town. You will put like way down here. Because I don't care about this too much right now. I think half stairs might be new. Don't I have rail cars yet? No, not yet. We just started. We still have to deal with chutes and stuff. That all looks about right. From what I remember, at least. Make 4 wood wheels. It's gonna want me to make a wagon thing. So sure. Wood wheels. Go for it. So, the dude bringing planks in. Or at least one of you. You bring planks into the workshop. I don't think that worked. I always get confused if I right click or left click on stuff. I seem to be playing a lot of games recently that use right click as the selection thing instead of left click. And you help keep that supplied with logs. Oh, there's a red coin too. Sort of jumping the gun a little bit on that, aren't we? Remember how the terrain sometimes messed up pathing for the half stairs? Yeah, I remember the terrain being really weird. And yeah, I don't think there were half stairs back then, so you just had to deal with it and use the weird terrain tools to make it work. A lot of these guys will be hauling stuff for the rest of their lives because God told them to. Some people, like, down the road, if you don't put something next to a river to automatically supply itself with the fresh water, like the farms and stuff, you put a well up nearby and you gotta have a dude haul water from the well to the building. But if you have the well just right here for the building, there's just a dude standing there who just keeps turning around constantly, and that's their entire existence. That's it, that's all they do. Can I upgrade houses? We got the stuff for that? Because... yeah, I think we can go ahead and do that. All of them? We'll go all of them. There we go. So I can have a bunch more dudes. Because I need at least another couple to bring grain in. This wood input is a bit slow. Ah, we're out of gold coins. There we go. There, you do that. You guys. Grain. The faster we get supplied with input grain, the better. Because it takes 3 grain for 1 output. So as long as each of these guys is bringing the grain over within 4 seconds, we're okay. That seems pretty okay. And here? 1 dude too many, it looks like. Jeez, I don't know. Just, I don't know, we'll just delete him. We'll just kill that guy off, it's fine. Just fucking smout him. Ah, you know what he could have done? Wood wheels to, storage. There you go. And you could be maybe on standby, because I don't really know if I'm going to be using that many wagons, so just kind of exist here for a minute. And the wagon. We can now do. Bang. 1 wagon. And chutes to roll stuff. So far, I've been kind of okay with where I'm positioning things. But, drag a chute path into my lumber mill or a grain mill. Yeah, sure. Something like that. But I remember you can also do wild things like that. So it follows its way. So there's like 3 inputs onto this chute basically. So I could have 3 dudes loading this thing full. And I remember doing that for the lumber what's-it type deal. Because I had that thing like super overclocked. So I had this like massive network of chutes going into it. So I had like 8 inputs going in per. That was nice. Is that the closest wheat field starting to get depleted? Yeah, but there's plenty around. I think we unlock the farm soon-ish. And it wants me to put a dude on it. Yeah, fine. There you go. It's done. Base can be upgraded further. Yes, it can. More max houses. We've unlocked paper. We can do a school and also a general store. General store is for the planks, stone bricks, and stuff, like the food market, but just not. So we'll get that set up also, I guess, somewhere nearby-ish. I don't know. The school is for researching stuff. Like farming, if I remember rightly, and we have to put paper into it, so... For the moment, I think I'll put it here. Lumber mill produces paper, requires water. Right. Lumber mill. Lumber mill. So, we can move... Yeah, alright, we'll put it up there. It's a bit of a run, but we'll do it. Got these dudes ready with the logs. Okay, 2 of ya? Oh, I could just move people individually also, I guess. Just exist there a moment. We're going pretty extra with this, especially considering how far we have to haul the planks. It's quite a run for them. It's a run that the wagon might have to make. So lumber mill. Recipe. Also do paper. So we're doing planks instead of paper. Okay. Do both. So we still have a dude hauling planks out. We'll have a guy hauling the paper specifically out. Into the school. We'll get one of you guys to keep bringing logs in, since we've got 2 recipes going on at once. Ordinarily, we'd have to fill it also with water. But it should just automatically do that. Should just be automatically doing that. I guess I have to tell somebody to do it now. That's a bit annoying. Ah, well. Wish I'd have more human elements like age or an actual economy, because then it really differentiate itself from other factory games. Age? I would hate that. That'd be so annoying. That'd be the most annoying thing ever. Where it's just like, hey, you know this dude that you've been using forever? Well, he's dead now or retired. So, get a new one. But... I wouldn't like that. Bit of a nicer path for him there. And school needs paper and also coins. Coins, it should just take automatically. I don't think I have to haul coins around. And we'll be doing farming first off. Absolutely. Create 50 farming. If I bring books in, we get 10 instead of just 1. Can we make books here? Yeah, it would require leather and 4 paper. Not great. Isn't that basically banished? Banished is a whole other story. And there's also, what? Like Age of Man or something kind of came out. Oh, I was gonna say recently, but it's actually been like a year, I think, by now. Fuck. Anything for the wagon? I don't really have a whole lot of everything being produced. Like, I don't really need the wagon right now. I'll just get rid of it. We'll just delete it. It's 4 wheels wasted, I think, because I don't think that's refunded, but oh well. Hauling things to the general store for red coins. You take... Could we do like the cool rocks here? No. Pretty sure there's a building for that. Let me just like bring in stone, you get polished stone or something like that. Yeah, basic rocks aren't accepted. I guess just planks or reinforced planks. So do I have anybody bringing planks? You're still bringing planks down into here for the wheels. We have 15 wheels though. I think we can stop that. We'll turn that off. You can instead bring planks into a general store. And then we can start accumulating some red coins with that. Oops. Still going to be a little while on the whole farming thing. Okay. Good night. Whoops. Damn it. You jumped in front of my cursor. What was I supposed to do, huh? Can I remove then? Remove blocks. I guess that's what I'm after. We'll scoot this house a little bit. Close enough. Close enough. Rise to Ruins is a really fun town management game thing, and it has more stats related to the meeple. Did they ever do a list of whom is doing what? They've had that for ages. The worker overview. That wasn't even back when I was playing, but I never used it. So you can more easily at a glance see who's exactly doing what. Planks to the lumber mill into the general store, tree logs into the lumber mill. It's not really categorized at all though. Like I can't sort it. It would be nice to be able to sort that. Oops. Damn it. You're just clicking things. And that grain is just about gone. Hopefully we get the school finished up soon so we can do farming, but man, that's taking ages. We need to get a lot more paper going. Three more dudes on paper. Go, 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 go. The wagon could maybe be worthwhile for that. Need to increase my APM phone join internet. Oh shit, you're right. Let me do this a few times. Oh god, jeez. Oh, I'm fucking it all up doing that. Okay, no more. Too much APM. Just too much. What were you doing? We're not even sure. I have so many people just waiting to bring stuff into the school now. Okay. You help out with the paper. You can do some planks into a general store. I think there's 2 people doing that now. The rest of you, get the trees in there. You get the water in there. Oh, no, there's already our water dude there. Sorry, never mind. You can just, yeah, don't do tree stuff. Okay. What do I need to get leather? The barn produces the leather. For now, I think we can just kind of sit and wait. I'm not sure what the currency overhaul way back when was actually on about, because this is so far exactly as I remember it, where it's like you're waiting and there's no time control. Ugh. Yeah, I can't do any of that yet. I guess we could just watch the input output for a little while. Get maybe a couple houses up again. I don't really need the road there, but I'm doing it anyway. And we will tidy this up a bit more. What's your purpose? What are you doing, guy? Huh? Eh? What are you doing? We need more wood or anything? No, not really. Just go away then. Get rid of some of the pathing. Scoot you over. There we go. Good and even again, generally. Oh, so good. Are we done yet? Almost. We're almost done. We almost got it. Stream multiple time management games at once. Oof. That'd be tricky. So there's the farm, and also animal pasture. What do you want me to do now? Happiness and stuff? A good supply menu. This might be new. Percentage of houses actively consuming the item. Percent of houses happily supplied with the item. So we could do with having more grains being made, I guess, is what that's telling me. Okay. Well, it wants me to get a happiness of 25, so we have more opportunity to just fuck around, I suppose. Farming and mining. Buildings, how about that? The farm. And we can put you in such a spot that you have access to a bunch of water and also a bunch of grain. Bang. You will do supply water and I suppose also fertilize water, but you're doing grain stuff. Fertilizer we can't quite do, so we're getting a lot of grain happening there. We need to have people haul the grain from there. Come here, yo. From here now into the grain mill. Yes. 6 months. 6 month. Colio, 6 months. Thank you very much. Congratulations on the promotion. ET lost the stream. Hanging up occasionally. Damn, that sucks. If it ever does, it just refresh. But otherwise, if you get a lot of hiccups like Demand saying, yeah, disable the low latency mode in the options. It means that you're going to be around 7 or 8 seconds behind rather than 2 or 3. It's not really a huge difference. Oops. So how are we doing here? Loads of grain being done still. We can get a third guy on that for sure. And it's keeping up with the water, no problem. I just need to do farm tiles, I think. No, that also requires fertilizer. We'll see about that, because I don't think it's automatically planting wheat right now, because I need to have the farm tiles and all that stuff going on. So we'll see about doing then the animal pasture. Animal pasture. Am I missing it somewhere? I'm pretty sure there wasn't a farm option. Yeah, no, not the farm option. Where is it? It did say I unlocked it, didn't I? Pretty sure. Ah, I gotta research it. Oh, you. Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it. ET, gonna have to go. Got other things to take care of today. Good to see you stream when you were able to watch for some time. ET, it was good having you. Have a nice day. What do we need for the upgrade here? Cloth? Cloth and stone bricks, right. Right, so we can either get wool or cotton. Wool we can get from an animal pasture when we get that going on. So, happiness. They're generated for each type of different good they're provided with as it goes up the tunnel earn production bonuses, right? Keep it up for cool things. Grains? I think we're doing okay. I think I can maybe get by with having more houses upgraded for one. But more houses in general. Because I think the higher level houses consume more and also can then provide more happiness. But more houses in general wouldn't be a terrible thing. And technically, no, they don't need to have access to a path at all. They can just hang out and be totally fine with it. Can't afford. No, 15 logs. Did we not have a log guy anymore? One of these worker dudes, keep me supplied with logs. And like I said before, that's one of the things that had happened to me a lot, was I accidentally shift everybody's focus over to like going down some production path for some end game result. Like, oh, we're doing this for some like bandages stuff, so we pump out the bandages, which is great for getting, I don't know, red coins or something maybe. But we actually needed a bunch of the prerequisite materials on hand for other stuff. So it became a lot of back and forth. And this is totally full on stone. So help out with the trees. Well, you can maybe... We doing okay with the paper? Yeah, there's a little extra paper there. You can help out with that. Help bring paper over. Or don't. Oh, you've got a stone on it. Okay, drop the stone. Oh, drop those stone. I'll get new workers. There used to be a way to tell them just drop what they had. Paper to school. Actually, you know what? Even better. I'll just go ahead and do a wagon. put that away. You can put that away. All four of you. You're out of here. We're getting a wagon. And the wagon will move paper over to the school. And the wagon performs a lot better on the stone roads, but it can carry 4 things at once. I think it also gets affected by hills, maybe? I'm not really sure on that. Am I winning yet? Oh, jeez, I don't know. That first wagon I just ended up destroying because I wasn't using it. I didn't really need it for anything yet. This thing is still pumping out quite a lot of paper. Started thinking about getting another lumber mill going. We need so much paper. A few more dudes for paper. Go, 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 go. Autonomous vehicles, yeah, absolutely. It takes 4 people. I just like to imagine it's just like people with wheelbarrows going around. It is kind of funny just having this thing just automatically going around, doing its own thing, completely powerless. There you go. Have some more pathing. Okay, pasture's done. Finally. Let's queue up the masonry maybe now, I guess. So, animal pasture. Put you over by some water. We need fertilizer, but also some leather would be cool. This one requires 4 animal feed and 2 yellow coins, and the water, but just ignore the water because we're getting that for free, and a bit of time. And we get both leather and fertilizer. Or we can get, with just 1 animal feed and water, eggs, which sell at the food market pretty well. Or just 1 animal feed and water to just get fertilizer. I think for the moment, that was a grain mill thing. I give you... Yeah, it's also 2 seconds for the animal feed. I think if I do that, we just don't end up getting flour anymore then, right? How's that going to work? Assuming I can actually keep it full, which... It doesn't seem like it's alternating recipe at all. It's just, it's taking as much as it possibly can. It's not making enough grain. It's not doing the grain fast enough. It's doing the best it can. Okay, so we would want then another farm, I suppose. Or so. I'll have one dude deliver some animal feed down to here. I mean, that also... Raw chicken wouldn't be so bad. That gives me 3 gold coins. I was getting 4 for the grain earlier. So since we're not making the grain, being able to replace that might not be so bad. We can probably just go for the chicken, and it's only 2 animal feed. Overclock, it's right next to the river, can carry the heat away. Yeah, it also takes the worker slots to do that. I might do it. And I think that haul, that might be another good one for a wagon. So let's see, you, stop doing that. all of you guys, group up. We'll see about overclocking this a bit. Meow, 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 meow. Bring it on over. Did we jam? Okay, they're all trying to put it in that chute. Oh, and she's got two. She's a hard worker. Okay, I don't recall having to manually they should just automatically be like, oh, I'll put it on a chute that's nearby. I guess not. There's a couple more chute paths for you if you would like. You look like you're confused. And it's all completely clogged now also. Okay. Okay. Fine. Fine, fuck all that then. Then just don't. Drop those off. This whole thing is completely full right now. Oh my god. Okay, too many workers doing that. I'll just kill some of them off, it's fine. We don't need that many. Sure. Output, wagon, right. Should probably tell you to do this. Deliver the animal feet specifically. Just do that. You meant overclocking is a joke, that's a thing. It is, yeah. You assign additional workers to the building itself and it greatly increases its speed. I think that increases speed a lot more than it used to, but you can get it pretty fucking insane. 1000% increased speed. Okay, so wagon, you're not really on the path at all. There you go. Have more path. Have all the path. Can I do the stone paths yet? No. We only just unlocked the mason, I think, so we could do the fancier stone. Yeah, stone mason. There we go. And you can do stone brick. So one of you dudes, because with that thing not overclocked, we don't need that many. Start bringing some of this stone away to the stonemason. And the stonemason will polish that back up. And then we'll get another dude to bring that back into base. Woodworking, barn, crates, forestry. Right, crates were a thing. Oh man, I forgot about crates. Crates were always really confusing to me, and I kept thinking that I knew how to use a crate correctly, but it turns out I never really did. But like, I think the purpose of a crate, because it's only got a few storage slots, so you can store stuff into a crate to make sure that you keep a building's log, like, going, like all this output here. We could have just some dude just dump all the stuff into a really nearby crate, just to make sure this thing doesn't have a full output. And then we have to bring somebody to have the crate unloaded into a correct building. But, like, so you're using the crate as a storage extension, I think? I think? It fits an item. So we can try it, and we'll just have a worker be like, animal feed to crate, and then the wagon will do that. Also, pasture completely full on chicken and also leather now. Oh god. Supply pasture with... no. Deliver fertilizer up to the farm. One of you delivered raw chicken to the market. And you can also help out with the fertilizer up to the farm. Well, no. Into the base. So I'm getting fertilizer. So then I can make the farm tiles. I think. Yeah, okay. There, and that's automatically set to be grain because I built it beneath the grain. This farm tile, no crops planted, the build thing, right. Farming and mining, we put down the farm tile, so we do plant grain. Occupied. There we go. Some asshole standing on it. Okay. That seems a bit different. It seems a lot easier to get that now, at least. Because I think before you'd have to go out and get a carrot and bring it back to base or so. Have I given up on the books for the school? No. That's... Yes, a little bit. A little bit, yes. Because I needed to get my yellow coin production going again because we stopped being able to produce much of the flour that we were doing. Although it seems to be doing just fine for the flour now. So I don't know. I don't think I have anybody moving. I don't think I'm moving the flour anymore, so we'll have, whoops, you move flour, because it looks like we are doing okay with that. Jeez, okay, phew. We'll see how it goes once the flour is actually taken out and everything. But man, I need like another wagon or something. Let's do some warehousing. Look at this little village. Jeez. And yeah, upgrade. Okay, so another wagon. You help with the animal feed. Now it's a little bit behind on the grain, but yeah, it seems like as long as we're okay getting the animal feed out of there, we're never going to be making the flour. I guess I'll keep the dude queued up to haul the flour in the event that something gets clogged up and then that's still being done, and that's fine. We'll just occasionally get a little bit of flour. It'd be good to make sure we continue to get flour for happiness purposes, but... oof. And that's where some of the confusing logistics comes in. Forestry. Yes, please. Get going with that. This thing is making so much fertilizer. Or animal feed, rather. You want to be like overclocked? Is your input full? Your input is full. We'll overclock it. This doesn't overclock as well. The chicken needs to get out a lot faster. Get that chicken out of here. We'll see about that. And up here, yeah, grain's not getting any better. But I've got enough fertilizer, I can maybe do more farm tiles. Yeah. Okay. And we say plant grain. Alright, so we've got a bit of a renewable thing going on there with that. You are getting some fertilizer in. And obviously the water. So the growing should happen pretty quickly with all that because it's getting both water and fertilizer. So now I can definitely get some more dudes going on here. To bring grain over. Wait. Not like that though. From the building, please, not the fields. Just a straight shot and you can work that then? So you each have your own little shoot. How's that? Can we manage that? That seems alright. That seems pretty okay. Your input is still really slow though, all things considered. Gonna slow that down a little bit. It doesn't need to be that fast. There's the foresters, so we can also do renewable trees. We'll see about doing that. God, I'm just all over the place right now. Did you need water? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. We can also be linked to some apples, which is quite cool. Apples and also trees. Do we want that? I think so. I think that'll be just fine. 10 apples and 47 wood. Bang. So, wood and apples. Apples just go right into the food market. So, dude's chopping trees. You don't need to. You can take... I don't think shoots could move. I don't think shoots move processed things, just the raw resources. Was that right? I think that was right. That seems right. So it's not like I could have the apples brought over, but the wood logs I might be able to. Lure of Terrifying Sounds updated? Nice. Anything cool and awesome? I'll move down here instead. Occupied. It's a bit curvy. Whoops. Bit curvy, bit wild. But I don't think it minds. Ideally, we put this thing on a bit of a hill. Yeah, we are. We're going downhill slightly, so we'll actually get a speed boost here as the stuff rolls down. Although we need it to roll up. Ruh-roh, well, that ain't gonna work. So we're gonna have to... I was doing this backwards. Let's undo that. We'll need to do terrain blocks up. Oh, that's really redcone expensive. Okay, scaffolding. Got it. Shit. This will do something wild like that with the chute, right? It won't link up like that. I have to do the ramps. We'll go around like that. Scaffold block. Okay. Who's dying over there? Who is it? It's Olve. Olve, 9 months, congratulations, thank you very much. You've got your promotion. Although I think you've got your founder's badge, so nobody will actually know. But I will. How you doing, Olve? Okay, yikes, what a mess. There are also scaffolding blocks that I can make. Yeah, wood pillar scaffold. So then we can still walk down there if I need to. But I really don't. And we are out of planks. I do have a guy moving planks. Let's get another one moving planks. Actually, let's see what it takes to make a barn. Because the barn is basically like a little bank. 10 planks. We should do that. And get one of those set up somewhere around here. Because that'll link up then with my main base. And we can just hoard stuff? Kind of hoard stuff in the barn. And it still counts for my general, global, whatever, blah. And then for people to actually get up there and put things on, we need to have more scaffolding and all that. But that was costing me... only planks, okay. Or also we could also maybe do some of the cut stone. Oh, well wait. For the hoarding! Yeah, that's the one. Basic logistics, let's go. And this leads to some basic stuff like a cloth conveyor belt. I'm not really sure what all that is. I feel like it might just be really slow, but it can go uphill and everything a bit, so you don't have to deal with these massive, nasty things because, well, this is really expensive to do. Did we have... We don't even have apples moving out of here, do we? I don't think I've done anything with that. So, 2 of you guys, apples, over to the food market. Might be easier just to deliver it house to house, but oh well. And for now, deliver wood. And deliver wood. You're waiting on planks. Deliver wood. Also deliver wood. And the tree planter required iron. Right. Produced by a forge. I can't do the forge yet. Not yet. Red coins. We need to be making something for red coins. Oh god. I mean, also planks would work for that, to be fair. It doesn't have to be too fancy, just something to get us by. Because I thought I had a dude doing that. Bring it into the general store. Do I still have a dude bringing them to base? Base. I do. This guy is. But we're out of planks. Or he's just stuck. I think he might just be stuck. Yeah, they're just stuck. Okay. So that's that. This guy's life is just moving water.
Door stuck.
Door stuck. ASG Alligator, hello, welcome. Also, congratulations to you, 9 month streak. Thank you very much, congrats on the promotion. One of the very few 9 months people who doesn't have the Founders Badge showing. WoW Classic when? Oh god, yeah, not for me. I'd like WoW Classic is a thing for people to be able to experience that for their first time and everything, but I've already had my first time. Like, any of the good stuff that I can think of for Warcraft Classic is just like, just nostalgia stuff, and you can't really replace that. You can't relive any of that. You know? It's like, I'm happy some people... I'll do that upgrade. I'm glad some people can, like, go through their first time and all that, but... it's just not for me. Barn? Barn. Do we do all 10 planks now for the barn? I think so. I think it might be worth it, actually. We'll put it here. And then the people bringing stuff to base. Yeah, you. Come here. You're bringing the planks down to the barn. Much easier hauling job, and it should still count for my global stockpile, so I can still use it and build stuff. I just need to make sure you're not being an asshole, and we're still getting some planks. That's the other thing. If we can get, whoops, this set up. Okay, so now a way for them to get up there. Half stairs. Yeah, that kind of works. Only kind of. Is there like better stairs maybe I could do? Nah. Alright. And then stairs. And then we do another stairs. And a thinker, so they can go up the stairs and just put the logs onto this, and it rolls down into the mill, and that saves them a lot of hauling. Ugh. What a lot of work this is. Raided in Warcraft before the introduction of raid mob symbols, and when an enemy could only have 8 debuffs active. Oh god, yeah, let me tell you. That was also my time, Ove. You and me both. Back when you had to use a mage to detect magic on things and on Courage, so you actually knew which of those big fucking mobs at the start of the instance you could kill first because they shared buffs when you killed them all, and geez, sometimes you didn't want that. Real fucking rough. And yeah, you had to use the raid markers add-on if you wanted to get marks up on things and all that. Also rated as an elemental shaman, which is a joke in itself. Ugh, hard. Oh, jeez. At least you could do that nasty poison, slime, boss, whatever thing. Alliance just simply couldn't do that. We couldn't remove poison fast enough. It was just, God, I forget its name. I think it started with a V. Something like that. That was AQ 20? That might have also been AQ 40. I don't know. I get the two mixed up a lot. Can I build more stairs yet? 5 planks. Okay, cool. And a scaffold block. Okay, so I think, like you, guy, I think you can make it up there now, right? Nah. How about now? Now we can. Alright, had to path it up. Oh, look at that. He can just live up there now. Ah, they slow down after they hit a bend. Interesting. So now we're hauling logs over there significantly faster now. Can I get a second guy up there, or will he just be in the way? Okay. I guess he would be in the way. Wow. Yeah, this one dude is doing all of it. I can't actually, unless I overclock this a bit. Which I'll go ahead and do. Oh, we got enough happiness on. We got a plus 10% production. Try once more. Alright, there we go. Overclock it a little bit more. Logs coming in. Look at that. Take out the bottom stair. Oh, I'd like him to come down maybe at some point. Yeah, Vasidius. Yeah, that sounds right. That shit. I have no idea what he dropped. We literally never did it. You couldn't do it as Alliance. I don't know of anybody who did. There's probably somebody who did. There's always somebody. And you're still hauling logs. You don't need to haul logs. You are hauling logs. You're just going right from a tree, you cheating bastard. Both are. You're doing plank stuff. Input is completely full. Look at this jam we've got here. No more spare population. Problem solved. Not the biggest overclock in the world, but oh well. You're moving planks over to the barn. I think I'll keep you here, but I'm gonna leave you disabled because I really don't want... Like, I guess he'll automatically stop when we get 1 stack of planks, whenever that is. That's what happened with the stone over here. So at some point he'll just maintain, looks like 50 or so, I guess. Yeah, why not? We'll go for that. You guys are waiting on the paper, you're doing the water stuff. Paper, we're waiting on... I think it's just a matter of time for all of this stuff. Looks like just time. Alright, well, they're kicking ass with that. I'm pretty happy with it. Paper trickling in, basic logistics, taking a moment. Housing wise, could do with some more fruit and chicken. And grain, they're getting like absolutely nothing of grain. That flour, were we Who's doing what with flour? Yeah, that's being stored away. We're just pounding out the animal feed really hardcore. Alright, so we gotta overclock that farm, I think. Like, a bunch, again. Those are outside the radius. Those can't be there.